Hello everyone, welcome to premiermath. Today I am to solve SSCCGL previous year questions. We'll be solving majority of the questions using speed math. So let's start our session.
What was the percentage increase in annual profit of departmental store from 1997 to 2000? Here, this is 1997, this is 2000. Take the sum. 135 plus 115 means 200 plus 50, 250. 250 plus 90, 340. 340 plus 70, 410 is the initial sum. Now 150 plus 180, 330. 330 plus 40, 370. 370 plus 400 is equal to 770. So from 410 to 770, increment means 70 minus 10, 60. 700 minus 400, 300. So 360 is the increment from initial 410 sum. If you convert it into percentage, this is your answer. 360 is how much percentage of 410. So in case of 410, 10 percentage is equal to 41. Then 90 percentage is equal to 9 into 41, which is 369. But here it is 360. 360 is less than 369 means our answer should be less than and nearest to 90 percentage, which is option 1. 87 percentage is less than 90 percentage and nearest to 90 percentage. A quadrilateral PQRS is inscribed in a circle of center O such that PQ is diameter and angle PS are 120 degree. Find the value of angle QPR. Here this is the circle and here PQ is diameter. And here PQRS is a quadrilateral. So consider this as PQRS. Here PSR is equal to 120 degree. Then we have to find the value of angle QPR. QPR. So this is QPR. This angle. Now here PQ is diameter. PQ create 90 degree with the circumference. That is PQ create 90 degree at R. So this is 90 degree. And here this is cyclic quadrilateral. That is sum of opposite angles equal to 180 degree. If this is 120, this should be 60 degree. Then from this triangle, this is 90, this is 60 means this should be 30 degree. Option 4 is your answer. Simplify the following. Here 32 plus 58 is 90 degree. When theta 1 plus theta 2 is 90 degree, sine theta 1 is equal to cos theta 2. Here also sec square theta minus tan square theta is 1, which means 1 plus tan square theta is equal to sec square theta. So 1 plus tan square 58 means sec square 58. Then 1 by sec square 58 means 1 by sec theta means cos theta. So 1 by sec square 58 become cos square 58. Now here we have minus sine square 32 and here 1. Now cos square 58, that is cos square theta 2, I can write it as sine square theta 1, that is sine square 32. Cos square 58 is equal to sine square 32. Now plus and minus cancel, answer is 1. Option 3 is your answer. Triangle ABC and triangle DEF are two triangles such that triangle ABC congruent to triangle FD. If AB is 17, B equal to 52 degree, A equal to 95 degree, then which of the following options is true? Here triangle ABC congruent to triangle FDE. Here letter representation is important. If this is A, this should be F. This is B, this should be D. This is C, this should be E. A, B, C, F, D, E. Now, congruent triangle means all the three sides and three angles of two triangles are equal. Here AB 17 means this should be 17. And angle B 52 means angle D should be 52. Angle A 95 means angle F should be 95. 95 plus 52 means 140 plus 2, 140 plus 7, 147. So remaining is equal to 33 degree. So angle C should be 33 degree. Now here DE DE cannot be 17 degree. If it is 17, this must be an isosceles triangle, but this is a scalene triangle. This cannot be 17. So all three options eliminated. Option 4 is your answer. Now isosceles triangle. This is scalene triangle. Each of these two triangles are scalene triangle. All the three sides are different in length, because here no angles are equal. All the three angles are different. How many students were more in class 10 than in class 12 if 600 students were admitted into class 8? In class 8, we have 15 percentage students. So 15 percentage is equal to 600 means 15 goes 4 times in 60, 40 times in 600. So 1 percentage is 40 students. Now, here in class 10, we have 25 percentage students, and in class 12, we have 18 percentage students. So difference here is equal to 7 percentage. So more students are 7 percentage. In class 10, we have 7 percentage more students. So 7 percentage is equal to 7 into 40, 280 students. Option 4 is your answer. In class 10, we have 280 students more than class 12. 3 years ago, age of person was 6 times the age of his younger brother. 8 years later, age of person will be 3 years less than twice the age of his younger brother. Find the present age of person and his younger brother. Here, percentage ratio is not given. Let's take it as P is to P. Now, 3 years ago, person was 6 times his younger brother, means if brother was 1 year old, person should be 6 years old. So 6 is to 1 is the ratio 3 years ago. Now percentage ratio is given in the option, and option 1 and 3 eliminated because here percentage of person is lesser than his younger brother in these two ratios. So either option 2 or 4 will be your answer. Let's verify it. Here this is percentage ratio. Let's take 3 years ago ratio. That should be 6 is to 1. 12 minus 3 is 9 and 4 minus 3 is equal to 1. So this is 9 is to 1, not our answer. Option 4 is our answer. 15 minus 3 is equal to 12 and 5 minus 3 is equal to 2. 12 is to 2 is same as 6 is to 1. So option 4 is our answer. You can also do it using equation method. That is, here 3 years ago 6 is to 1 means let's take it as 6x and 1x. Then after 8 years, difference is 3 plus 8, 11. So after 8 years, person will become 6x plus 11 and brother will become x plus 11. And there is a relation after 8 years. After 8 years, person will be 3 years less than twice the age of younger brother. So 3 years less than twice the age of younger brother means 2x plus 22. So 2x plus 22 minus 3 is percentage after 8 years. So after 8 years, percentage is given as 6x plus 11. Now this is equal to this one means from this we can find the value of x. 6x minus 2x is equal to 4x, which is equal to 11 minus 3, 8. 4 goes 2 times in 8. So x is equal to 2 from this. If x is 2, 6x is equal to 12 and x is equal to 2. Then this is 3 years ago. After 3 years, this will become 15 and 5. An article marked for rupees 275 is sold at 5% discount. The seller still gains 4.5%. What did it pay for? Here, simplest method is marked price by cost price is equal to 100 plus profit divided by 100 minus discount. Here, profit is 4.5%, means 104.5 divided by 100 minus 5, 95. To remove this decimal, multiply it with 2 by 2. 2 by 2 is 1. So this will become 209 divided by 190. Now, marked price is equal to 275 rupees. From this, cost price is equal to transfer this to LHS 190 divided by 209 into 275. 11 goes 1 time in 20, 9 times in 99, 2 times in 22, 5 times in 55. 1919 cancel, 250 is the cost price. So if you don't know this formula, you can also find the answer using ratio method. Here option 1 is your answer. Ratio method means here 5% is a discount. Discount is giving on marked price. That is, discount ratio means marked price and sell price ratio. If marked price is 100 rupees, then 5% discount means 95 rupees is the sell price. Now, gain is 4.5% means profit. Profit means cost price and sell price ratio. If cost price is 100 rupees, then sell price become 104.5 rupees. Now, to remove this decimal, multiply it with 2, which means here marked price, cost price is 200 rupees, then sell price is equal to 209 rupees. 0, 0 cancel, take the ratio. This is 209 and this is 190. Here sell price cancel. This is marked price and cost price ratio. Now marked price is 209 part means this is equal to 275 rupees. Now 11 goes 1 time in 20, 9 time in 99, 2 times in 22, 5 times in 55, which means 19 part 25 means 1 part is equal to 25 by 90. Then 190 part is equal to 190 into 1 part is 25 by 90. 90, 19 cancel, 250 is your answer. At a school building, there is an overhead tank. To fill this tank, 50 buckets of water are required. Assume that capacity of bucket is reduced to 2/5 of the present. How many buckets of water are required to fill the same tank? Here this is reduced to 2, not reduced to 5. So reduced to 2/5 of the present means take the inverse of that. That is 5 by 2 of totally 50 buckets needed, which is equal to 125 buckets. Option 3 is your answer. That is, here capacity of bucket reduced to 2/5 of the present means 2/5 of present means 5 part is the present capacity of bucket and 2 part is the new assumed capacity of bucket. And here capacity of tank is 50 buckets. So tank capacity is equal to 50 buckets means 1 bucket capacity is equal to 5 part. That is present capacity is 5 part. Then 5 into 50, 250 part is the capacity of tank. Then number of buckets needed is equal to capacity of tank divided by new assumed capacity 2 part, which means 125 buckets needed. If you look at this, capacity of bucket reduced to 2/5 of the present means 5 part is the present capacity and capacity of tank is 50 buckets means 50 into 5, 250 is the capacity of tank. So 250 by new assumed capacity 2 means 250 by 2 is equal to 125 buckets means. A shopkeeper sells rice at the rate of 44 per kilogram whose cost price is 40 per kilogram. Not satisfied with this, he tries to increase his profit by removing 200 grams of rice from each packet. What is a shopkeeper's overall gain percentage? Here in this kind of questions, always think from shopkeeper's perspective. That is, think about his cost price and his sell price. Shopkeeper's cost price and shopkeeper's sell price. Now, initially he sold it at 44 rupees per kilogram and his cost price was 40 per kilogram. Now, he also removes 200 gram from each packet means when the customer is asking for 1000 gram, he is only giving 800 gram. That is, he is getting 1000 gram price, but he is only costing 800 gram price. His expense is 800 gram, but he is getting 1000 gram. Now solve it. 0, 0 cancel, 0, 0 cancel. 4 into 8, 32 and here 44, which means his cost price is 32 and sell price is 44. So difference is equal to 12 and here profit is 12 rupees out of this cost price 32. If you convert it into percentage, which is equal to 4 goes 3 times in 12, 8 times in 32. 3 by 8 into 100 means 87.5 percentage. Option 2 is your answer. What is the ratio of total sales of shop S2 for both years to the total sales of shop S5 for both years? Here S2 is 70 plus 90, which is 160, and S5 is 80 plus 60, which is 140. Then ratio is equal to 20 goes 8 times in 160, 7 times in 140. Option 4 is your answer. 8 is to 7. The mean of highest and lowest sales in crores. Here highest crores 584 and lowest is equal to 205. Then mean is equal to 584 plus 205 divided by 2, which is equal to 784 plus 5 is 789 divided by 2, which is equal to 350 plus 40 plus 4.5. 390 plus 4.5 is 394.5. Option 1 is your answer. The value of the expression is here. If you look at this options by structure, it can give different values if we put t as 45 degree. So let us consider t as 45 degree. Then sine 2t becomes sine 90, which is equal to 1. 1 minus 1 will give you 0. 0 into anything is equal to 0. So this expression value is equal to 0. So find the option which will give you 0 as the value when you put t as 45 degree. Tan 45 is equal to 1. So tan t is 1 means here 1 plus 2, 3. Here 1 minus 2 minus 1. Not our answer. Here 1 minus 1 is 0. This can be our answer. Here 1 minus 2 is equal to minus 1. Here 1 plus 2, 3. Not our answer. Here 1 plus 1, 2. 1 minus 1, 0. Not our answer. 2 by 0, infinity. Not our answer. So option 2 is our answer. The base radius of circular cylinder is 10.5 centimeter. If the area of its curved surface is 792 centimeter square, then what is the volume of the cylinder? Here, radius of cylinder is 10.5. Now we already know circumference of the circle is equal to 2 pi r. Now here circumference area means here this is the height. Then 2 pi r h time is the circumference of the cylinder, which is equal to 792. From this 2 goes 3 times in 7, 9 times in 18 and 6 times in 12. Then volume is equal to pi r square h. Area of circle is equal to pi r square. Pi r square h time is the volume of the cylinder. Now pi r square h means pi r h 396 into r is equal to 10.5. Now to remove this decimal, multiply it with 2 by 2. 2 by 2 is 1. Now 2 goes 1 time in 3, 9 times in 18, 8 times in 16. Now 10.5 into 2 is equal to 21. 198 I can write it as 200 minus 2. So 198 into 21 means here 200 minus 2 into 21. 21 into 2, 42. 4200 minus 42 is equal to, if you look at this, unit digits say 8, and here this is not our answer. Option 2 is our answer. 4158. A and B can do a piece of work in 12 days and 16 days respectively. If they work together for 6 days, then fraction of the work left is. Here A can do a work in 12 days and B can do the same work in 16 days. Both are doing the same work. Take the LCM, which is 48. Now, total work is 48 unit. 12 goes 4 times in 48 and 16 goes 3 times in 48. A's efficiency 4 unit, B's efficiency 3 unit. Now, work completed in 6 days is equal to, in one day, A and B together complete 4 plus 3, 7 unit of work. Then in 6 days, total 42 unit completed. So remaining work is equal to 48 minus 42, 6 unit of work. 6 unit out of 48 is the fraction of work left. So 6 out of 6 is remaining work out of total 48. Then 1 by 8 is the fraction. 1 by 8, option 4 is your answer. Simplify the following expression. Here first solve. 6 of 3 means 6 into 3, 18. 3 of 2 means 3 into 2, 6. And here we have division and here we have division. 25 by 5 is equal to 5. Now this will become 18 by 2. Here minus 8 plus 4. And here we have minus 4, 5 plus 6. So this will become 2 goes 9 times in 18, 5 plus 6, 11, 11 plus 9, 20, 20 plus 4, 24. 24 minus 12 is equal to 12. So option 3 is your answer. The radius of circle is 10 centimeter and perpendicular distance from the chord to the center is 6 centimeter. The length of chord is here. This is the circle and this is the chord. Now perpendicular distance from center to this chord is equal to 6 centimeter. This is perpendicular 90 degree. Now center of the chords divide a chords into two equal parts. If this is x length, this is also x length. And here this is radius r, which is 10 centimeter. 6 square plus 8 square is equal to 10 square. So this length is equal to 8 means this is also 8. Then chord length is equal to 16. Option 3 is your answer. If 3, 4, 5 are basic triplet, 3, 4, 5 are basic triplet, then 3 into 2, 6, 4 into 2, 8, and 5 into 2, 10. 6, 8, 10 are also triplets. The average score of batsman in 20 matches is 15 and in 25 other matches is 24. Find the average score in all the 45 matches. Here take the common average among 15 and 24, which is 15. 24 I can split it as 15 plus 9. So this extra 9 is for this 25 people. So distribute this 9 into 25 extra sum for the total 45 people. Now here taking total average, so add this distribution. 9 goes 5 times in 45, 5 goes 5 times in 25. 15 plus 5, 20 is the total average. Option 2 is your answer. Now, if you want proper explanation, here 20 matches average is 15 and 25 matches average is equal to 24. Now, we have to find 45 matches. Total 45 matches average. Take the common average, which is 15. 24 I can split it as 15 plus 9. Now 15 we have taken. This extra average is 9 is for this 25 matches. Instead of multiplying it with 9 into 25, take the ratio of numbers because this will cancel each other in numerator and denominator. 5 goes 4 times in 20, 5 times in 25, 9 times in 45. Now 9 into 5 is the distribution. 9 into 5 is the extra sum which should be equally distributed to these 9 people, 9 matches. Now, here we are taking the total average. So, add this distribution. If we are taking the average of 20 matches or 25 matches, we have to subtract this. Here we are taking total average. So, this is equal to 15 plus 5, 20. A thief is spotted by a policeman from a distance of 200 meters. When the policeman starts the chase, thief also starts running. If the speed of thief is 9 km per hour and that of policeman is 10 km per hour, how far will the thief have to run before he is overtaken? Here, initial distance between this police and thief was 200 meters. When the police start chases, this thief start running, and at a certain distance, this police will catch this thief. And time taken by this police to catch the thief is equal to time of meet, which is equal to initial distance between them divided by their relative speed. Relative speed means both are running in the same direction, so difference between their speed is the relative speed. Here initial distance 200 meter means 0.2 kilometer and relative speed is 10 minus 9, 1 kilometer per hour. So 0.2 hour is the time of meet. Then here distance traveled by thief is equal to speed of thief 9 kilometer per hour into time traveled is equal to 0.2 hour. So 1.8 kilometer is the distance traveled by thief before he is overtaken. From the given numbers ABCD, which number is not divisible by 11? When a number is divisible by 11, difference between odd place sum and even place sum of a number should be 0 or multiple of 11. Here, check the difference. Take the odd place sum. 2 plus 7, 9, 9 plus 1, 10. Here, 1 plus 2, 3, 3 plus 7, 10. So, difference between odd place sum and even place sum is equal to 0 here, which is divisible by 11. Now, take the odd place sum. 0 plus 2, 2 plus 7, 9. Here, 1 plus 7 plus 1 is 9. Difference here is also 0, which is divisible by 11. Now 4 plus 6, 10, 10 plus 6, 16. Here 4 plus 1, 5. 16 and 5 difference is 11, which is divisible by 11, which means option D is our answer. Now need to check the fourth one. But here 8 plus 1, 9. 9 plus 5, 14. Here it is 4 plus 6, 10. 10 plus 7, 17. Difference is only 3, not divisible by 11. Difference should be 0 or multiple of 11. If x plus 1 by x is 7, positive value of x minus 1 by x is. Directly take x minus 1 by x the whole square value. Here x square plus 1 by x square value is 7 square minus 2, 47. That is, here if you take the square of this, x square plus 1 by x square plus 2 times x into 1 by x means 2. So transfer this 2 to RHS. Then the value becomes 7 square minus 2, which is 47. That's I right here. Now remaining is equal to minus of 2 into x into 1 by x, which is minus 2. Then the value becomes 45. 9 into 5 is 45. Then x minus 1 by x become 3 root 5. Option 2 is your answer. That is here 2 times x into 1 by x become 2. The maximum value of 2 sine theta plus 3 cos theta is. This is like a sine theta and b cos theta. Then maximum value should be root of a square plus b square. That is root of 2 square plus 3 square, which is equal to 4 plus minus 13. Root 13 is the maximum value. Option 4 is your answer. Maximum value of a sine theta plus b cos theta is equal to root of a square plus b square. The price of an item increased twice successively. The final price is 2295. Initial price was 1000 rupees. Percentage increment in the second time was twice the percentage increment in the first time. By what percentage was the price increased the second time? So initially it was 1000 rupees. Then after two successive increment, the price become 2295 rupees. And here if first time increment is x percentage means second time it should be twice the first increment, that is 2x percentage. So just do the option verification. 1000 initially, and here second time increment is given in this option. So 2x percentage is equal to 70 percentage means x percentage is 35 percentage. So here 10 percentage of 1000 is equal to 100, 1 percentage is equal to 10. Then 35 percentage is equal to 35 into 10, 350 rupees. So 1000 plus 350 is 1350 is the increment. Now from 1350, 70 percentage increment. 10 percentage of 1350 is 135. Then 70 percentage is equal to 7 into 135. So 7 into 100, 700. And here 7 into 30, 210, 7 into 5, 35. 210 plus 35 is equal to 245. Means total is equal to 945 increment. If total increment 945 means add this to 1350, which is equal to 2295, which means here finally increment is 2295 if 2x percentage is equal to 70 percentage. Option 1 is your answer. Sum of ages of 6 children born at the interval of 2 years each is 90 years. What is the age of eldest child? Take the average of 6 children, which is equal to sum 90 divided by 6, which is 15 years. Total 6 children. And average of these 6 children means middle number is the average, because here difference between each of these numbers are equal. And total 6 numbers means even numbers. So 15 is the middle number, then this should be 16 and this should be 14. Then this is 18 and this is 20. Means eldest child is 20 years old. Option 4 is your answer. If there are larger numbers, then you can't do like this, but there is a way. That is 6 children means 6 minus 1, 5 gaps are there. So 15 is the middle number means 5 by 2 gaps to the left and 5 by 2 gaps to the right. So 5 by 2 gap means 2.5 gaps to the left and 2.5 gaps to the right. One gap is equal to 2 years. Then 2.5 gap means 5 years. Then 15 plus 5, 20 is the last number, and 15 minus 5, 10 is the first number. Here also 2.5 into 2 is equal to 5. Now, if you want to do it using different method, if I'm taking x as one's children age, then x minus 2, x plus 2. Here difference between each of this is equal to 2. Here this is x minus 4 and this is x plus 4. Now total 5 numbers. Now this is 6th person. This is the eldest children. Now sum of these children. If you take the sum of these numbers, minus 4 plus 4 cancel, minus 2 plus 2 cancel. So total 6x plus 6 is the sum of these children, which is given as 90 years. Then 6x is equal to 84 and x is equal to 6 goes 1 time in 8, 4 times in 24. X is equal to 14 means x plus 6 means 14 plus 6, 20 years is the eldest child. PQ and RS are common tangents to two circles intersecting at A and B. A and B, when produced on both sides, meet tangent PQ and RS at X and Y respectively. If AB is 3, XY is 5, then PQ is. Here, these two circles intersecting at A and B. And here AB length is equal to 3 centimeter. PQ and RS are two common tangents to these two circles. Now, here A when extend to PQ meets at X and B when extend to RS meets at Y, and XY length is equal to 5 centimeter. If you extend these two common tangents, PQ and RS, this will definitely meet at an external point. We don't know where it's situated, but these two will definitely meet at an external point. Consider it as point A. We already know the concept when tangents from an external point to a circle are equal. So, with this concept, we know tangent PE equal to tangent RA. And here PQ and RS are common tangent from this external point, which means PQ is also equal to RS. So, length of these two common tangents, PQ or RS, equal to distance between them, root of distance between them is equal to XY. So, root of XY square minus length of intersection is equal to AB. So root of xy square minus ab square. That is length of common tangent equal to distance root of distance between them square minus length of intersection square. Now this is equal to 5 square minus 3 square. Root of 5 square minus 3 square means 25 minus 9 is equal to 16. So root 16 is equal to 4. So PQ length is equal to 4 here. Also you can do it using secant theorem. Here x is an external point and here from x, we have a tangent px to the circle and tangent xq to this circle. And here this xb is secant length. Then tangent square, that is px square, is equal to secant length is equal to xb into line outside this circle is equal to xa. Also, xq is a tangent square. Tangent. So xq square is equal to xb into xa. Same, which means here px square equal to sq square means px is equal to xq. These two lengths are equal. So if I'm considering this xa length as equal to yb length. We already know xy equal to 5 centimeter and AB here is equal to 3 centimeter. So if XA equal to YB means this should be 1, this should be 1. So XA equal to 1 from this, XA equal to 1. Then substitute the values. If XA equal to 1, then PX square become, XB become 1 plus 3, 4 and XA equal to 1. So PX square is equal to 4 means PX is equal to 2. Px is equal to 2 means xq is also 2. So a sum of 1456 when invested for 10 years amounts to 2366 on maturity. Find the rate of simple interest per annum that was to be paid on the sum invested. Here 1456 invested for 10 years. Now at the end of 10 years amount is equal to 2366. Now take the simple interest. Simple interest here is equal to 6 minus 6 0, 6 minus 5 1. 23 minus 14 is equal to 14 plus 6 20, 6 plus 3 9. So 9 10. 9 10 is the difference. Now this is for 10 years. This is for 10 years. So simple interest for 1 year is equal to 9 10 by 10 which is equal to 91. Then calculate the rate percentage. Rate percentage is equal to 91 rupees interest received from this 1456 rupees in 1 year. Then if you convert it into percentage, 7 goes 1 time in 9, 3 times in 21, 2 times in 14, 8 times in 56. Again, 13 goes 1 time in 20, 6 times in 78. 4 goes 4 times in 60, 25 times in 100. 25 by 4 means 4 goes 6 times in 25. 6.25 percentage. Option 2 is your answer. That is, here 91 rupees is the interest generated upon this 1456 rupees in 1 year. Then write is equal to convert it into percentage.